Today is going to be my last thrift trip for clothing in a while before I switch over to looking for home decor. So my goal is to find as many comfy and practical pieces as possible.
Another cozy find that is exactly what I was looking for.
After my biggest haul ever on my last trip, this time I set my expectations lower, not anticipating finding as many things. But to my surprise, not only did I once again fill up my cart, but I actually ended up getting even better deals this time.
Not bad.
I know,
That's
holy cow. Follow along to see how I got today's haul for an actual steal and to see the outfits I end up putting together. It's time to head inside to my go-to thrift store. It is about to be another great day of thrifting because I have a 25% off coupon, but let's go ahead and get started looking for some comfortable and practical pieces for myself and some fun pieces for you guys that you can shop on our website. Starting out right here in the sweaters. Right away on this rack here, I found this sweater, which I not only love the colors, but the fact that you can wear it buttoned, unbuttoned, or you can wear just one button at the top. It is a vintage label and a solid find. I feel like I already can see so many good ones, so I'm excited to start loading up the cart. This sweater dress here is really fun and I like the extra detail that it has on the bottom, but it's a little more worn than I prefer. So let's keep looking because I'm sure there's plenty of other good finds. Okay, wait, another solid find is this Anthropologie little cardigan. Look how cool the detail is of the pocket and the lining. You can just tell the quality is amazing. There's just so many good details about it and it's so nice and heavy. I really like this one. 2 racks in and off to a great start. Now my goal for myself is to find some tops that are long enough to go with some pants I recently got. I do really like this vintage sweater and the color of it. However, I'm not sure it's gonna be long enough, but I am still gonna go ahead and try it on. I like a fun pop of green and this one feels really nice, although in person it's a little bit more of a bright color. I'd prefer it to be more muted. This one here is a nice classic mock neck. I could see myself wearing it, however, I'm not sure I like the neckline. I think it's supposed to be worn, but it's really not my favorite look. I really am seeing a lot of great options, but I'm just trying to be picky. I'm hoping my cart isn't quite as full as last time because that ended up taking me forever. I don't see a brand on this one, however, I absolutely love the details and the quality of it. I'm gonna grab it as a potential option to put on our site. Here's another fun one in size medium. I just love the detail of the green on the bottom, so adding this one to the cart as well. At first glance, I thought this one was really cute with the texture and the sweatshirt material here, but coming in close and seeing the quality of it, I really don't love the way that feels, so time to keep looking. I'm noticing that this one is nice and long and it is new with tags, but I'm a little underwhelmed, so gonna keep looking. Okay, here we go. This is very interesting. I like the color, the shape. I'm not positive it'll work for me, but I'm gonna give it a try. Just finished looking through these 4 circle racks, but there are still a whole lot of long sleeves to look through. In this stretch here, I did find a few options. The first is this black Free People sweater, then this lightweight green one that just has a really cute collar on it, and another fun one with a cool collar with the blue stitching. Adding all of these to the website. Now to look and see if I can find anything good in the size extra large. Here is a winner here. I really love this cardigan, the color and the length. Another cute one here in size extra large with the details on the sleeves. I found a couple other good 2X options that I'll also throw on the site, but I have not found much for myself, so let's keep looking. There's still a lot of tops to go. This rack is tight, which means it is time to do some digging. Best find so far. Look how pretty this top is from Altered State. I just absolutely love the details. It's probably gonna be too small for me, but I'm still gonna grab it. Again, I'm seeing some good pieces, but I'm just holding out for the right ones to add to my cart. A few undershirts that I can layer with overalls, ooh, like this one. I think this could actually be a great option, so adding to cart. Madewell top here, and I actually really like the colors. I'll go ahead and grab this one and add it to cart as well. I'm really hoping to find a couple solid pieces that I love, because this is actually going to be my last time looking for clothes for a while before I switch to focusing on home decor. At least that's my plan for now. We'll see if I stick to it. I was hoping the extra large wouldn't let me down, and I did just find this one here. The material just feels really nice, and I think it'll be great to wear open for the fall. I would love something with a really great collar detail and sleeve detail to wear with overalls, but I'm thinking this might be a little bit much for me. This one here looks incredibly cozy and cute at the same time. It's a size extra large, so I'm gonna grab this to try it on. I'm seeing some good options that just aren't quite in the right size, but I did think a fun flannel to go underneath overalls for fun would be the perfect addition to what I've already picked up. It's gotta be comfortable though and have a more relaxed, stretchy fit. Love the color of this one, and it is new with tags. Okay, here is another fun one. I don't think it'll work for me right now, but I'm gonna put it on the website because the style and material of it is so awesome. My arms are filled up from this section. I found a couple other fun website finds and another really cool find here that I want to show you. How cool is this handmade sweater vest? Here is the tag. It's a size medium. It's so unique, and I'm gonna put it on the website. That'll do it for long sleeves, but now there's plenty of short sleeves to look through. My plan here is to skip right over the really springy styles and try to find some good layering pieces that make sense for fall. Can't pass up this one. It just has some fun details to it. This one is so cute, but I do wish it was just a little bit longer. It would have been a fun layering piece, but if it was longer, I think it would have ended up being more flattering on me. And this one here could be a good layering piece for under overalls, but I don't quite see myself wearing it. I'm trying to get myself to wear red, but it's just not really working. It's getting real busy in here for coupon day. And here's how many more tops I have to go. Hopefully I can find a couple good options. I'm gonna grab this one as a maybe because who knows, I've just gotta try it on. Okay, here's one I actually do like for myself. The colors and little detail around the sleeves, I'm gonna go ahead and try it on. I think I'm gonna go ahead and skip the tank tops and then go back to the front to check out the jackets. I actually grabbed this jacket here on my way in. I am gonna go ahead and try this one on, but otherwise that's gonna do it for jackets. So now I can head over to the skirts. Okay, so right away, I love this one here, the length and texture. It's just gonna be way too small. Otherwise, that would have been perfect. That's honestly exactly what I'm going for. Just gonna check to see if there happens to be anything else in the next couple sizes up. This could potentially work. It actually is pants, but I think I'll leave that behind today. Well, moving on to the pants, and then after that, hopefully I can find some options in the dresses. I do actually like this brown pair here. They're very comfortable, but I think they also could look nice. I'm afraid they might be a little small, but I'll add them to the cart just in case. Okay, these are actually a decent option, definitely in my size, and they're this fun cargo pant. And now another option here with this blue pair. The lower rise on these are what actually could make them work. And then I did find this one last pair here that could potentially work as well. 4 more options than I was expecting to find, and now I can move on to the dresses. Okay, already I'm seeing this and I want to get a closer look. Oh man, way too tiny. But I would love to find a jumper or a shorter dress today, or a tighter sweater dress. That is high up on my list. So I'm wanting a sweater dress. This is in my size, but it is just so tiny, so I know I'm not gonna love it. I am hopeful that there's more coming up though. Specifically, this one caught my eye. This is really pretty, and I know it's gonna fit perfectly. Adding to the cart. Okay, wait, another solid find is this little jumpsuit here. It could potentially work with the belly, and it's new with tags. Such a fun one for fall. Oh no, size extra small. Okay, guess I'll grab it for the website. This jumpsuit would be perfect, but it's exactly like what I'm already wearing, so I'll just leave it behind. Now here is a potential option. It might be way too short. Let me see. maybe not. I do really like the color, so I'm gonna try it on. Another fun find, not for me, but for the website, this Abercrombie sweater dress. It is so cute, size small. I've already looked through so many and I'm still only in the mediums. I did find 2 potential options, but I do think both of them are gonna be too small. One is this ribbed black jumpsuit and the other are these overalls that are definitely too small. But this is definitely the vibe I was going for. Well, that'll do it for dresses. I did find one solid option for myself, but now I think I'll check the shoes before heading into the fitting room. The last few times I've been here, this rack has not been very full, but it's still worth checking out because you just never know. Okay, something is catching my eye, and it is these cowgirl boots. I have been looking for boots just like this for well over a year. They do have a little bit of wear on them, but I think I'm still gonna try them on. Adding to cart because I love the color and they are perfectly in my size. I think I'm gonna switch things up today by checking out the home decor before wrapping up and going into the fitting room. Since I have a coupon, it's definitely hard to pass up this area. You do sometimes have to do some digging though. Something like this is always nice to have for organization. I might pick this up. I think it would be good to store my receipts in. Otherwise, let's see what this one is here. In a little rough shape, so I'll leave that behind. Okay, this is catching my eye. I've actually been wanting something like this for hosting. It is actually brand new and only $4.99. A few other things I'm seeing here is this cookie jar is really fun. And also, so is this. Really cool. Well, here's how the cart is looking. Definitely a variety in here, but I'm thinking it's time to do some try-ons and narrow things down. Well, definitely some solid finds here, and it's all in my color scheme. Hoping to find some good pieces that fit, so let's get started with the try-ons. I decided to get started with pants, and already these are automatic no's. All 3 were too small, but I'm still glad I gave them a try. This pair here actually fits great, but I'm pretty underwhelmed by them. I just feel like I'd always have to iron down these pockets, and I don't really want to deal with that. I do really like this jacket though. Definitely fits that comfy and practical vibe I was going for. This green shirt is actually a yes because I think it's going to be a good layering piece. Nothing too exciting, but this gray shirt is exactly what I was looking for because it's actually long enough. And then here is a sneak peek of this jacket. And now for another cozy find that is exactly what I was looking for. This button down actually fits really well too. Obviously not with this underneath, so stay tuned for the full try-ons to see how I style it. Here's my pile to leave behind, and here's my pile to keep. Pretty successful. I tried to do try-ons really quick today so that I can head home. Unfortunately, I'm going to be leaving the boots behind. They ended up being way too big, plus they're just enough worn to where I'd rather them be in better condition. I am sad though because I love this color and I am seriously this close to just buying some brand new. I just have not had luck finding any. Here's everything I'm getting for you guys that you can shop on our website now. And now here is what I'll be getting for myself. I'm excited to get all of these home and style them along with the exciting package that just came in the mail. So let's check out and get back home to do try-ons. The craziest part of this trip is how little I had to pay for my finds. Even the cashier was surprised.
Not bad.
I know,
That's
holy
pretty
cow.
good.
I didn't realize I had so much credit, so hey.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can carry all of this to the car. I think I got it all. I'm just very out of breath. Now that everything's all packed up, it is time to head home. Made it back home, and I'm actually really excited to show you the items I got for myself and later the ones I got for you to shop. First though, what you see here on this rack is more than just my thrifted finds. There are also some pieces mixed in from today's sponsor, which is Halara, and I'm looking forward to styling all the pieces that you see here shortly. Kind of a funny story though, the last time I ordered from Halara, I got everything in the mail, and then the next day is when I found out I was pregnant. So this time I made sure to size up and get items that I knew would work for pregnancy and postpartum, and soon you'll see how they end up working really great for this season of life. But I do want to share with you what I love about the brand itself. It's very evident that they work hard to make their clothing the most comfortable fabric as possible. They are size inclusive and community driven. They have what's called the Halara Circle where you can sign up to join, and if you're selected, they will send you free products in exchange for you giving your honest feedback. And from there, they actually take our feedback and put it into action in the design of their clothes. They did give me a coupon code for 15% off any full price items that I'll put here on the screen and in the description. But now let's take a closer look at the items I thrifted today and the ones I ordered from Halara. Starting off strong with the most perfect and comfortable outfit for fall, which includes these overalls from Halara and this lightweight striped turtleneck from American Eagle that I thrifted today. Let's first talk about the overalls. They come in a couple different colors, but I went with the light wash because I thought it would go with a lot of things in my closet. No, this is not specifically maternity, but because of how comfortable and stretchy their fabric is, it is going to grow with me as my belly continues to grow. So I love the fact that this piece is versatile. I can wear so many things underneath or over top, and I'm going to be able to wear it throughout the next 3 months and beyond. I'm ultimately really excited about this outfit and these pieces separately because I can wear them a lot of different ways, and most importantly, they are very comfortable. These jeans, I cannot describe to you how comfortable they are. I feel like I'm wearing sweatpants right now. I've seen other women who are pregnant wearing these jeans and raving about them, and now I completely understand why. These are way better than any maternity jeans I have ever tried on. They feel very secure and they look flattering. I am just never gonna be over these, and I'm very thankful I also got them in black too. They come in so many different colors, so I got just more of a medium wash and then black as well. And now for what I paired with it on top, this cozy, very nice and warm shacket that I know I'm gonna love this fall and winter. And then just a basic gray long sleeve underneath that again is long enough, which is what I was going for with today's haul. This is just another outfit that totally feels like me, which often can be a challenge when you're trying to get dressed during pregnancy, and yet it just might be even more comfortable than the first outfit I tried on. Moving on to yet another comfortable outfit that really feels like me that I know I'm gonna wear this fall. Starting with the flare leggings on bottom. So in my first Halara order, I had ordered these exact pants in, I think, 2 sizes down. And so I knew this time I really wanted them again because they are not see-through whatsoever. They really hold you in, and most importantly to me, they do not pick up lint, so it keeps them looking really nice all day long. If I'm gonna try to style yoga pants or leggings, I want them to look nice and then of course be comfortable as well. And now for what I paired on top. As I said earlier, my goal was to find longer shirts, longer sweaters, because so many in my closet are cropped, and this one is just the perfect length to keep growing with me these next 3 months. So this is one of those staple pieces I was on the hunt for today, and to finish off the outfit, I threw on my favorite long oversized jean jacket. Moving right along to another winner in another jumpsuit, which is this really pretty blue one here. They had a lot of different colors to choose from, and I almost went with black, but I wanted to do something a little bit more fun and it landed on this blue one, and it ended up matching this vintage cardigan I picked up today really nicely. I picked this up today at Goodwill just because I thought the colors, texture, and the buttons on it were really unique. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it for the shop or for myself, but I was just so drawn to the colors and versatility of it, so I do think I'm gonna hold on to this one. And now back to the jumpsuit. Here it is with a long sleeve turtleneck underneath. This is yet another fun find that I think ended up being pretty flattering. It's very comfortable to wear with the bump. I love how flowy it is, and I love this color and how it turned out. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun styling it. This next outfit here is one I'm gonna be saving for after pregnancy and closer to the spring, but I would say they're 2 staple pieces that have been missing from my closet. The first is this pair of pants I grabbed from Halara. I've been trying to find this color pant for so long. It just has a really nice shape to it. So I'm really excited to style these. I just think there's a lot of ways to dress them up or down. And then one way I'm probably gonna pair it is with this button down here. I see button downs like this styled all the time, but it's gotta be just the right fit. And this one is nice and long, so I do think it ends up fitting really great. So anyway, I just wanted to show these 2 pieces that I think are gonna fit really great, and I'm gonna tuck away in my closet, and I will be excited to pull them out come next year. I believe that's all the pieces from my Halara order. Everything I got will be linked down below in the description, and a reminder, if you use my code, you'll get 15% off all full price items. But now I wanna show you what I think is my favorite item from the Goodwill haul, and that is this green dress. Now, I was very excited when I picked it up, and I didn't even try it on in the store, so this is my first time trying it on, and it fits even better than I was expecting, and I love the color and the fact that I can wear so many things over top. For now and in the fall, I figured I'd throw on a sweater like this, but it's also gonna look great on its own or with a jean jacket, but I'm really thankful to have found this. It truly feels like a staple piece to have in my closet. Now, there is one last clothing find from Goodwill, which is this lace, really pretty green colored short sleeve top. This is exactly what I was looking for to layer underneath things. So I was thinking of layering it underneath overalls like this. And I wasn't actually going to try it on, but I think I should. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish out my try-ons with this outfit here. And now for today's final outfit, just showing another way to style some overalls with a really fun textured detailed shirt underneath. Now that you've seen all of my clothing finds, comment below to let me know which item is your favorite. I'm thinking from Goodwill, my favorite is the green dress, and then from Halara, I'm gonna have to go with the jeans. That is almost everything from today's haul, but now it's time to head to my shop so I can show you the items I picked up with you guys in mind. And then after that, we'll come back here so I can give you a thrift trip recap and give you a closer look of the home finds I came home with. I've got everything all hung up and it is another solid haul that I'm excited to share. There's a lot of size medium, but there is at least one thing in every size. As a reminder, these are on our website now for you to shop while they last, but let's get right into it with the first item in size extra small. I picked this one up because I thought the details of the little cardigan were so adorable. Then for probably one of the best quality finds, this Anthropologie sweater in the most beautiful color that has some really awesome detail to it. Then we have this altered state top that would be so great to wear all year round. And last for extra small is this jumpsuit here that at first I thought I was going to fit into, but it is actually a size extra small petite. Now for size small, I do wish this was in my size, but it's this Abercrombie sweater dress with a really great pattern to it. Then for this sweater, I love how it's really simple, but yeah, it has some extra detail with the cool collar on it. Then I picked up this long flannel jacket, and not only do I love the color of this one, but I think what really elevates it is its length. And then I grabbed this really cool textured little cardigan that you can throw on, and it is new with tags. Now for size medium, again, I like when things are really simple but have a little extra detail to them, like it does here around the collar. And then I could not pass up this checkered one. This would be so great just to throw on with some jeans. Another fun one with the extra detail of the green around the bottom, this Madewell top in the most perfect fall colors. Next is this really cool vintage handmade sweater vest. This one here I grabbed for the shape and the detail. There is no tag or info on it, but I think it would work really great on either a small or a medium. I always love a nice long flannel, and this one is new with tags. We found that tops like this one sell really well here, where they just are a little bit more unique and have the extra detail on them. So this one is also size medium. And now for two items in size large. First is this little t-shirt, which I thought would be great for layering with something over top like this one. It is a vintage animal print top and it has a really cool suede feel to it. A couple in size extra large, starting out with this black Free People sweater, this green one that's just really comfortable and has this fun extra detail to it, a nice classic cardigan that's always a good staple piece in your closet, and then for XXL, I thought this gingham blazer was really awesome and is going to elevate any outfit, plus it's very lightweight. This is a really great simple mock neck here, it just has a great shape to it. And then last but not least is this flannel that has a really fun detail on the bottom. You can shop all of these finds on our website, but now we need to head home so we can wrap this up by talking about the insane deal I got on all my finds today. So as I mentioned, I was really surprised by how little I paid for my entire haul today, but before we talk numbers, I do want to show you the two home finds I picked up. The first is this simple basket here, but I'm constantly looking for different sizes of baskets like this to keep me organized around my home. Whenever I find something thrifting and I can immediately think of so many different ways to use it, that's when I know it's gonna be a good and useful piece for my home. And then this next one I'm actually so excited about, and it is this utensil holder here. I've been wanting one for a long time, and I often see the wicker ones in the store, but they're usually worn down and don't really seem that cleanly. So then when I spotted this metal one, I knew it would be really easy to clean, it just looks nice, and it's going to be extremely practical for when we host at our home. Again, you guys already know I just love when things are both beautiful and practical because it makes me more excited to use them, and it even has the tag on the back, so I know this has never even been used. So now, here is how much I spent on the 10 items I picked up for myself today. The original price would have been $63.90, but with the 25% off coupon, I saved $15.98. And now for the crazy part, I somehow had $18.35 in loyalty rewards. I'm not even totally sure how my local Goodwill rewards work, but the cashier said she thinks it's 5 cents for every dollar, but whatever it is, it seems to add up quick. So anyway, now for my all-in total, I only ended up paying $32.34. That is such an amazing deal for all of those items, and honestly, less than what one of them probably would have cost brand new. Ultimately though, I am happy with today's haul because I really feel like I achieved my goal of finding comfy and practical pieces to carry me through the rest of my pregnancy. We'll see though, because I know I'm only gonna continue growing and I still have 3 more months to go. A little update though, I am officially in my 3rd trimester, and behind the scenes, I've been doing a lot of organization just to try to get ready for this new baby that will be coming in December. I've also been working really hard, both here on my channel and in my shop, to prepare for taking some time off once she does arrive. But this officially wraps up this series of thrifting throughout my 2nd trimester. You've now watched me thrift from week 18 in my pregnancy to now almost 28. I will say it's felt like a vulnerable and challenging experience to step outside my comfort zone and put outfits together as my body is changing by the day. But I will also say it's been really empowering. I've had a lot more fun than I even expected, and it's given me a lot of confidence to show off the bump. What you can expect next on the channel is finally the backyard pool makeover that I surprised my parents with.
Wow, nice.
Then after that, I'll be posting a recap video of thrifting throughout my 2nd trimester. And then from there, my goal is to have some major home decor hauls to share with you guys. That'll do it for today though. I hope you enjoyed this haul and coming thrifting with me. Just a reminder to check out my store's website where we add our favorite items from the shop online every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can go there now to see the items I thrifted for you guys today. But otherwise, I will see you back here on the channel again very soon.